tournament and also all the way in the 2017 AFCON tournament before they qualified for the World Cup proper. It's under 20. So he has a chance to put his name in the history and the folklore as far as Zambian football is concerned by managing to win and help the team to win once again. Good news for Zambia, the return of the man who scored a brace in the first game when they played against Botswana when they won by 5 goals. Mukeya returns in the starting 11. Prince Mumba, I'm told also that he's available, sitting on the bench at the moment. He was injured in the second game, couldn't finish the first game either, as he was out after the first half. Here comes Zambia, taking your goals towards the left-hand side of the picture, marching on forward. Cross paid early, header from Wepu. And the goalkeeper, Misi, comes out and collects. The goalkeeper in today's game, Misi, former under-17 international, was part of the team, played and was a regular starter at that level. Stays in a place called Malinga Moyo in Chilobwe in Blantyre, Malawi. Gets his start here today, the young man. The first choice goalkeeper under 17 level, playing currently for Nyasa Bullets. Was promoted from last season. Before then, he comes out and grabs the ball. Misi gives possession away. Zambia have the ball back. Here they come on the far side. Ball stolen by Malawi. Early ball sent in, collected. Malawi, green, the color they're wearing, it dominates. Here comes the Malawians with Henry Chiwaya. Playing the ball shown out towards Nkoma. Chiwaya on the line. Ball sent in. Wanza getting a report back. Ball played into the penalty area, collected this time around. So goal kick will be now to Elias Misi. He's going to restart play at the back for the Malawians. They won their first game against Comoros by 4-0. Then their second game there to fight hard against Botswana came undone, eventually finishing in a draw in a game they could have lost the way the game went between Botswana and Malawi. Here comes Malawi into the penalty area, the ball played in early, and coming out it is Flobi Mashakalati collecting the ball here for the Zambians. 19 years of age player from Changa Rangers. Ball stolen by Aziz Mwakifuna, finding support here from Nkoma Lanjesi. Back again towards Aziz Mwakifuna on the line. Francesco Madinga. Mwakifuna. One here by the Zambians now. They can march on forward. Here comes Zulu looking for options. Thomas Zulu. Tell you, want to see the fans supporting the team then, challenging every movement they make. Ball played to the near side. Zambia move forward by Jimmy Mukeya. Malawi keeps the ball in play. Long one played forward and offside given. Tell you that decision there couldn't have been because the two players playing him affected the one on the far side. Mafuenta was in a position where he was playing him on side, but the referee has given us an offside. The near side official calling an offside. Vanildo dos Santos Martins from Angola. Ball sent forward here. Control from Mukeya. Free kick has been given against the Zambians. First meeting between these two nations was in the 1986 edition. Zambia en route to going to the final, managed to win against Malawi, then a 2-2 draw in 1987. 1999 in South Africa, Zambia won their game by 4-1 against Malawi. 2003 also in South Africa, Zambia walked away victorious, winning by 4-1. Felix Katongo among the scorers, and also Kalaba was there. Mulenga and Clifford. Mulenga, one of the goal scorers there for the Zambians. And then in the same year, they met in a final. Every match in the group stages in the final, it was also a victory for the Zambians. Brace each for Clifford Mulenga and Felix Katongo in the final. 2004, Peter Wadabwa scored a brace when they played a draw. And then Rainford Kalaba scored a goal, as well as Kennedy Chola when they played a draw. That was the second draw between the two countries. 2-2 draw. The final score was. There was also a draw recently in the COSAFA U20 Championship. And that was a goalless draw in the 2017 edition. The one that Zambia would like to forget very quickly. A disappointing tournament it was for them. Last year, Mumba scored a brace in this game. Prince Mumba is a finish with 4 goals at the end of a tournament for the Zambians. It was on the 2nd of December when they played the opening game of last year's tournament. Now, Mwanza's ball coming in there, and good improvisation coming from Mwepu. Francisco Mwepu. He has now scored 4 times in the COSAFA U20 Championship. Twice in each tournament that he's played in. 2017 he scored 2 goals. This year, so he found the back of the net twice. One against Botswana, one against Comoros. Zulu's header. Here they go forward. A shot from range. Just wide, coming through this time around here by Munalula, Jonathan Munalula, player for Ruan United, 18 years of age. There, almost a mistake at the back by the goalkeeper, whoops one forward. Good clearance. Angola have confirmed their place in the semi-final, the only country who so far to have confirmed their place. A draw for Zambia will mean will be in the semis. They'll take on Angola in the semi-finals. A loss will mean they'll have to wait. Madinga trying to pick out a run on the far side from Wise Pinganjira. Still alive yet for the Malawians, but stolen by Zambia. Ball played short now towards Musonda Kalale. Goes out and will be a throw-in. Throw-in given. Ball started at the back here by Zambia. Crawford Mwaba still scored one of the best goals I've seen in this tournament. An overhead kick for him. The bicycle kick when they played the game against Comoros. Corner kick, the ball fell short towards him and he was there and went in to put in a beautiful goal for the Zambians. Mukeya, Mwepu. Goalkeeper there to collect. Tomorrow we'll wrap up Group B, which is wide open at the moment. Hitting this time around here for Malawi. Ball well read. Then player down here for the Zambians. Crawford Mwaba, Bonin Mufulira. This football currently playing for a team called Maestro United. Team is formerly known as Manchester United of Zambia Academy. What was the previous name of the team? Scored 1 goal, starting in his 3rd match overall for the Zambians. So Pidamponda not sitting down at all. Pidamponda, he wants this, and he did mention after the game against Botswana that they will be coming out all guns blazing. He said not to sit down because it will be fireworks from the first minute all the way to the end. Madinga's ball. The idea was good, but slightly overcooked for Madinga. Slightly overcooked for Madinga. Mwaba for the Zambians. So 10 minutes have come and gone. Now 12 minutes in the first half of this game. Chishimba's ball. Alive here for the Zambians. Handball given. Mukeya being punished for handling in the penalty area. From Chipata compound here in Lusaka. In fact, his school is not far from where we are here at Koloma Stadium. Munalula Secondary School. Played futsal for Zambia before eventually being part of this team. Plays for Young Napsa FC. Second start for him. Started in the first game, got injured and missed the second game. And he's back in the starting 11 today. One of the 5 changes been made by Coach Mutapa. Golden Mafuenta. He's the captain now in the absence of the regular captain. Mukeya's ball collected. Zulu for Zambia. Mwepu, Mukeya getting into each other's way. Madinga gets the ball. Here comes Francisco Madinga. Cut inside Madinga. Goes in wide to the far side. Making a run there for the Malawians. It is in fact on the far side. Pinganjira into the penalty area. Chance in for Malawi, looking for the goal. Opportunity cleared away by the Zambians. Group marking from the Zambians. 5 players inside the penalty area to get that ball away. Ball far side again, collected by Malawi. Cross whooped into the penalty area. Madinga is in there, but he's sandwiched between 2 players, and the ball innocently going to the goalkeeper. Mashakalati to start play at the back for the Zambians. Zamponda is vocal from the very first moment of this game. Not sitting down at all. Zambia trying to find a breakthrough. Pinganjira is possessed. Now Mwepu in possession for Zambia. Passing game for Zambia. They've been hurried on their passes and therefore playing those short passes and are looking very dangerous. Pinganjira hasn't done much so far in this game. Here's Zulu. Zulu still going. Zulu dispossessed. Mukeya. Munalula. Too much for him. Munalula's pass, not the best of passes. Come from Section 9 in Rwan Township in Luanshia. So he won from. Seen much of, I say, from Jonathan Munalula. So much expected and so much said about him building up to this tournament. That he's one of those that he's been compared to Idris Mbombo, the man who currently playing for Nkana FC, top scorer. And he's also a grade 11 pupil at a school called Roan Antelope Secondary School. When you talk about his scoring prowess, scored 3 goals at an inter-provincial schools tournament held in Chipata town this year. Also scored 2 goals at a similar event held in Mongu last year. But here he's yet to find the back of the net in this tournament, giving his second start of the tournament. Let's see what will happen today. The ball now from Wanza, away this time. Collected again by the Zambians. Kalale, shot coming in, perfectly poised for the goalkeeper. Long ball forward. Player who the ball is trying to get to is Clement Ndoyo, isolated. He has Mwaba for company. Kalale playing the ball to the near side. Mwaba dispossessed, free kick given. Free kick given by the referee. And Peter Mponda spoke about that and said, we just need the referees to be consistent and things could be okay. And he's not happy already. Outside of the picture, feels that the player got the ball. There was nothing wrong with the challenge. Wally Chiwaya on the far side. So ball given to Chiwaya for the Malawians. Chiwaya for Malawi. Coach of the Zambians, you can see from the discipline that he's a high-ranking senior police officer here in Zambia. I watched him when he was in charge of the under-17. Every time he came in to the room when the players were sitting, they'll all be sitting attentively and disciplined, following the team. One thing that Malawi has done well so far in this game, they've been allowed much time for John Chishimba to go forward. He was a dangerous man in the last game when they played. Munalula trying to get there. Ball play short, collected here by Mukeya. Mukeya finds Zulu. Zulu finding Kalale. Ball collected by Francisco Madinga. Zulu steals for the Zambians. First 19 minutes of this game in the 26th edition of the COSAFA Under-20 Youth Championship. Record time champions Zambia, 11 titles to their name. Their last coming in 2016 in South Africa. We'll be looking to march on to the next stage of this tournament. That's what happened to be given against the Zambians. Mukeya. Still Mukeya. He's been closed down by Aziz Mwakifuna. Mukeya now into the penalty area. Still Mukeya in there. Chansin cleared by Malawi. Forward they go. Here they come again, Malawi. Madinga playing the ball short. And this one easily collected by the Zambians. Kept in play by Zulu. Appeals for a throw-in, and eventually the ball goes out of play. Eventually the ball goes out of play. Long throw. Ndoyo. Madinga. Still Madinga. Madinga's ball to Ndoyo. Good ball this year. Shot coming in. Oh, what a good block coming across here from Mwaba. The pass was absolutely brilliant. Pinpoint pass towards him in the penalty area and almost killed it. Almost finished it off easily. Madinga is a danger player. They need to watch him closely. Zambia. Yeah, he's on a ball again, Madinga. Madinga, a former under-17 international for the Malawians. Played also in the under-20 in 2017 for Malawi when they played and drew against the Zambians. He was there, Madinga, in 2017. Scored 2 goals, in fact, in the tournament that was played in Mauritius, the under-17 tournament. In the meantime, Mwepu has gone down. You can see him on the ground. Mwepu has gone down. But there's the challenge on the other side. The challenge there on the Malawian player this time. So you can see outside of a picture, the entire Malawian bench was up. And looks like they're going to make a change early again, Malawi. One thing that their coach has become popular of is that he makes changes very early. You don't give him what he wants, you are out. He doesn't waste time at all. So this was what happened to Mwepu. So let's see now the set piece given to Malawi. That is midway penalty and center circle. Long range shot he goes for. And he puts that wide. Pulls that wide. So it looks like David Meleka is about to come in. First change of the game. It will be his first appearance at this year's tournament for Malawi. They keep making early changes in all their matches they've covered so far. The coach, when he feels you're not giving what he wants, he takes you out immediately. I spoke to the people from Malawi. They say he's popular for doing that. He makes early subs and acts on a whim sometimes. Mafuenta for the Zambians. Mwaba. Mafuenta. Ball on Mafuenta still. Sends a long one forward. Collected again, Mafuenta twice for the third time. Again, ball cleared away. Malawi holding, keeping their shape very well so far, Malawi in this game. They're not giving Zambia much space. Wali goes down. Haji Wali, the captain of Malawi, is in forever present at this level in the COSAFA U20 Championship. Spot of the team that played in Mauritius in the COSAFA Under-20 U Champions. Played in 2017-18. He was also part of the team that played in Mauritius in 2017 and 18. Celebrates his 17th birthday just after the end of this tournament. Forward they go now, Zambia. Early ball, blocked. Corner kick will be to the Zambians. Corner kick will be to the Zambians. Taken quickly, long ball played in. Head away from Blessings Mukeya. Blessings Mukeya. Another player who played in the under-17 tournament previously. Mukeya's ball collected here by Innocent Shema. Stays in Kawale in Lilongwe, in a place called Kawale, where John Maduka, one of the legends of Malawian football, comes from. Played his football under 17 level. He was the vice captain of this team. But he also played and enjoyed his tournament under 17 level, 2016, 17, and 18, respectively. It is in about Shema. Innocent Shema. Mukeya on the other side. Another player who's been there at junior level before making his way to where he is at the moment. He's from Vula in Bangwe Vula, is where he hails from, the young man. Small margins will decide this game. As things stand, Zambia will be taking on Angola in the semi-final. But football is a funny sport. There's still total of 17 minutes before we go to the halftime break. Pinganjira on the ball on the far side. Pinganjira still on the ball. Ball goes out on the far side. Another Elisab here for Malawi. It's not the first time in this year's tournament they've done it. And he was holding very well in the middle of the park. The man is going off now. The young man is going off now, was doing so well in the middle of the park, holding and making sure there's no space for the Zambians. And he's off and making his first appearance. He's a player from Wizards FC. David Meleka for Malawi. Madinga. Immediately winning the ball, just showing what he was brought in for. Meleka, here's Madinga. Still Madinga. Still Madinga. Trying to feed the ball through. And stolen here by the Zambians, but eventually cleared by the Malawians. Madinga needs to, after beating one player, needs to start going forward instead of trying to go back again. To do it again. Kalale. Where Put is possessed. Mukeya, Madinga. Passing here. And cleared away this time around here by Chishimba for the Zambians. Throw-in taken. Ndoyo is there. Ndoyo brings the ball down well. Shot ball outside the penalty area now. Malawi going forward into the penalty area. It is Pinganjira. Blocked from him. The ball eventually kicked out. It will be a throw-in given now to the Zambians. Pinganjira usually playing on the left-hand side of the attack. Coming across to help out to Pinganjira. Wise Dino Pinganjira. He's a son of a former legend of Malawian football. Currently playing his football. As far as assistant coach for Malawi national team. Still no goal scored between the two teams. His father used to play for B Forward Wanderers. And he's the dad to Wise Dino Pinga Njira. So 31 minutes of football played. We all knew this was going to be a very tightly contested game between the two nations, given first of all the rivalry and what is at stake. Ball in, almost connecting, but they get it back. Madinga, Ndoyo is there, playing the ball to Ndoyo, he's onside. Here comes Ndoyo, he's up against Mafuenta. Ndoyo takes on Mafuenta, and Mafuenta does well. Mafuenta does exceptionally well. They were running together, and Mafuenta did so well to get the ball, the captain of the Zambians. That was brave defending. They had gone forward for the set piece, but he tracked back and ran with him. And he had to stay on his feet and get the ball out. And that is the aplomb. Wakera. Pinganjira. Kalale. Mwepu. Mukeya. Munalula. So Chose scored for Botswana. They're leading by 1-0 near match. Pinganjira. Ball cleared out on the far side by Mwanza. Will be a throw-in now to the Malawians. 32 minutes of football played. Zambia yet to concede, by the way. Malawi conceded twice against Botswana. Here they are, going forward. Botswana leading by 1-0. Ball dropping short. Shot coming in! Just over the crossbar. Langes Nkoma almost found the back of the net, but he leaning backwards when he took the shot and went over the crossbar. He hails from Lungzu area. There was a world-taking shot from him. Kalale just headed the ball towards him, and he almost punished the Zambians with a shot there. Well-taking strike rather, and the goalkeeper, Floyd Shakalati, was in full flight there to try and bring the ball back. Luckily, it went over the crossbar. Thomas Zulu. Mwaba. Free kick given against the Zambians, to the dismay and disagreement of the fans. Pokera, long ball forward, straight to Mwaba. Palmer getting in there. Wally. Mukeya. Still Mukeya. Intercepted again. They get the ball back, and a shot blocked once again. Pokera showing too much of the ball. Covers well to get the ball back. Again a mistake from Malawi. Wali, another mistake. Good recovery. Pressing game from the Zambians. So far so good. Mpukesa came off the bench and scored a goal in the last game when they played. So he'll be looking for more of the same today. Malawi needs the 3 points. Zambia needs just 1 to advance to the next stage. Madinga. Madinga. Straight to the goalkeeper from Madinga. Zambia have scored 7 unanswered goals. Malawi have scored 6 and conceded 2. +4 goal difference. Zambia sitting on a +7 goal difference. The only way Malawi can usurp Zambia is if they win this game. Other than that, Zambia will win the group and they will take on Angola. This is just what is at stake between the two nations. There will be a free kick now, will be taken by Chishimba for the Zambians. Chishimba for Zambia. So let's see what sort of cross he'll play in. John Chishimba. Indicated left foot, it's a long ball in. Keeper comes off his line, goes back in again, and finally grabs the ball. Doyo, only player forward, a free kick given against Zambia. Was using him as a step ladder, and the referee was far from the action, but they called it as a free kick given to the Zambians. And there's a wasted chance from Nkoma. 37 minutes of football have been played in the first half of this match. Still Zambia nil, Malawi nil. This thing stands. This is good news for Zambia, as they will therefore finish as the group winners. The coach wants a 100% record. That's what he said. He said he wants to win everything on offer. Jinga checking back to help. Zulu for Zambia. Free kick to Malawi. So only one change made so far, and that will be made by the Malawians in the first 27 minutes of this game. Zulu is there. Throw in Malawi. Long ball played in here by Shema. Madinga. Madinga's long ball, it's a promising ball, this one here. And Pinganjira was in between two big Zambian players. And he did connect with the ball, but didn't get much power on it. Munalula playing the ball now towards the penalty given here by the referee. Pace of Elliott. Kampukesa going to the ground. And the Malawian cannot believe his eyes. Hands on head, and he says, how is that possible, a penalty? Henry Chiwaya, yellow card given to him. Yellow card given against him. So Zambia have a penalty. This is the fifth penalty of the tournament overall. Across all matches played, 2 have been scored of the previous 4, 2 have been missed of the previous 4. So yellow card has gone out, and Chiwaya will get himself a yellow card. The Zambians have a chance to take the lead here. Zambia have a chance to take the lead here against Malawi. Can Zambia make it 1-0? Mafuenta drills it home. 1-0 to the Zambians. 1-0 to the Zambians. Mafuenta scores his first goal of the COSAFA Under-20 Youth Championship for the Zambians. Power, precision. Straight, a grass cut-off. No, the goalkeeper went the right direction, but the pace and the power on the ball just seemed they're being beaten by it. The band was feeling a bit tired, but now they found a new lease of life. A goal does that, especially given that they're the host nation. So now Malawi have to find 2 goals. So Malawi will have to find 2 goals to win this game. Zambia leading here by 1-0. They've now scored 8 goals in the group stages, second only to Angola. They've now scored 13 goals, Angola, in this tournament, conceding 1. Zambia yet to concede. So when Zambia wins, as they are, the Swatini will be happy. And then the pass that came through was not the best of passes from Doyo. They try and pick out Pinganjira. He put too much spin and power on the ball. Well, just laying it down nicely to his teammate would have been much better. They wanted a well-weighted pass for him to run onto. Shakalati going in wide to the captain, who has found the back of the net today. 1-0. Ball cleared. Throw in this time. The road to the semi-finals continues. Here's Mwepu. Dispossessed. Munalula. He had a huge role to play in the goal of the squad because he held play, waited for the support to come from deep. And as soon as he saw that Kampukesa was in a good position, laid the ball towards him, meaning that the player following him had to be 100% on a challenge. Had not been, a penalty was awarded, and rightfully so, penalty given. Long one. Comfortable for the goalkeeper. Kalale. Sonda Kalale. Inganjira under pressure. And then going to the ground, there it is. Kampukesa, the creator of the penalty. Pacey player, because even in the last game when he came off the bench, when he came on as a sub, immediately scored a goal. Getting his first start today. Throw in to Zambia on the near side of the field. Taking shot now towards Chishimba. Chishimba's early ball. The record of Zambia against Malawi. It's a brilliant one. We're now in the 45th minute of this game. Mwepu goes down. Yellow card coming out. So second yellow card given against Malawi. Charles Nkoma was left for dead, but he went in on a challenge and a yellow card given against him. 2 yellows given against Malawi. 1-0 Zambia leading. We are now at the mercy of the referee. Minimum time added on at the end of the first 45. 1 minute time added on. Malawi in possession. Mukeya. There's the ball to the near side. Early ball played in. This one played away from again, played in here by the Malawians. Get the ball back. Wali. Mwanza gets there. Inganjira sends an early ball forward. So we are now at the mercy of the referee from Lesotho. 1 goal, the scoreline, 1-0 in favor of Zambia after 45 minutes of football. Zambia leading here by 1-0. It's about to come on now for the Malawians. Patrick Mwangulu is about to come in for the Malawians. He has had two starts in fact. As he comes in now, he'll be making his third appearance for the Malawians. Penalty in the first half, separating the two teams at the moment. So the Peters made way for him. It is and Jason Koma, he is a player who's gone off for him. The player to score a hat-trick so far in this tournament. Finally makes his way. Play for the Malawians. So second substitute should be made here by the coach of Malawi, Ponda. Zambia's ball towards Mwepu. Goalkeeper Elias Misi comes out and collects the ball. Haji Wali. Then to Misi on the far side. Mukeya as well. Marker easily, even dangerous he was nonetheless. Yeah, they are going forward. It's Malawi. Ball played early. Ndoyo is there. Ball played away from Ndoyo. Goes out on the far side. Will be a throw in. Throw in given now to Malawi. Take it quickly. Wangulu asking for the ball next to Madinga. Still Madinga going. Malawi at the verge of being knocked out of the COSAFA U20 Youth Championship. Chiwaya's late tackle led to a penalty, gave Zambia the lead. Mwepu's ball collected. Here they come now with Munalula. Long one forward and Wali gets a touch. Chiwaya is there. Here they come again now towards the penalty area. Kampukesa, the goalkeeper came out. And just going over the crossbar, Mwepu and Kampukesa combining once again for the Zambians. Goal kick, Elias Misi. Therefore, Nyasa Pink Bullets. Zulu's clearance. Mwepu takes off towards the penalty area. Here's Mwepu on the ball. Wali under pressure. Ball played out towards the near side of the field. Kampukesa finds Mwepu again. Mwepu goes inside, plays the ball to Kampukesa. Just behind Kampukesa. Here comes more Wangulu. Ball collected. Mungulu will be looking for his fourth goal of the COSAFA. So as things stand, Zambia will take on Angola in the semi-finals. And the group winners in Group B will be in action against the best runner-up across all groups. So that can come from anywhere. So now, Comoros have found their first goal of the tournament as well. They are 1-1 against Botswana. Long ball, Mwepu gets in there. Mwepu looking for a shot. Mwepu still alive. Mwepu! He overdid it. The goalkeeper finally trying to go around the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper grabbing the ball before he can shoot. There's a Mwepu run. He had a great chance here to find the back of the net, but instead of taking a shoot, he wanted to go around the goalkeeper. He was caught in two minds there to say, do I shoot or do I play? And there was not enough support to play in, and the goalkeeper stood his ground and waited for him to make a decision, which was what made life difficult for Mwepu, because usually goalkeepers will commit themselves, and it makes life easier for a striking player. Munalula goes to the ground. Two Zambian players gone to the ground. Referee has given a free kick. Munalula putting down there for Zambians. So that's what happened. You can see there Kampukesa has the ball. Then he collides with his teammate. And I think I have to look at it the first time. Go in near side. And Kampukesa has gone down. He was caught by Chiwaya. Throw in given to the Zambians. Nganjira cannot get there. Mukeya with the ball for Zambia. Long one played in Mwepu. Does well to bring the ball. Mwepu loses footing, gets up quickly. Ball collected Mukeya. Mukeya still going and also try to go around the player. He's dispossessed. They get the ball back now. Mwangulu goes into the far side for Malawi. Collected here by Francesco Madinga. Finds support from Nkoma. Nkoma finding support. And then this one intercepted. Meleka dispossessed. Mwepu coming back. Mukeya. Zulu. Mukeya. Near side Mwanza. Mwanza arriving. Mwanza's cross. Goalkeeper saves. Madinga. The ball to bounce and moves away from me. Chishimba covering on the far side for the Zambians. 54 minutes of football played. Zulu. Chiwaya. Binganjira. Binganjira's ball. The outside of the foot. He was trying to get the ball. 34 minutes of football play. Zambia versus Malawi. Zambia versus Malawi. 10 minutes of the second half. Mukeya, Zulu, Mwepu. Goal kick. Malawi. So it looks at the moment, given the fact that Zambia leading here by 1-0 to Botswana, level 1-1 in their game where they're playing against Comoros. So Botswana will have 2 points, Comoros will have 1 point. So Comoros will sit on 1 point, and there'll be 2 points for Botswana, 4 for Malawi, 9 for Zambia. Comoros at the moment drawing with Botswana, and that'll be their first point. This tournament, by the way. Mwangulu. Still Mwangulu. Mwangulu's long ball, nobody there with the green colors of Malawi, but Chiwaya gets there first. Chiwaya still keeps the ball in play. Chiwaya. Ball goes up, throwing will be now to Malawi. Away, back to Chiwaya on the line. Ball goes out. Another throw in for Chiwaya. Enjoying themselves here. Seeing the camera next to them. So 34 minutes and counting before we come to the end, and for confirmation of the nation that will take on Angola in the semi-finals of the COSAFA U20 Championship. This will be a repeat of last year's third place playoff if Zambia goes through. Zambians, the host nation, are leading. Nigeria short ball played in. Doyo gets the ball. Mongulu is on the far side. Yes, come Francisco Madenga. Very quiet in the second half. Early ball played in. Cut back. Oh my word. Chose the wrong option. A cut back or laying the ball towards the oncoming player would have been a better option. Then he decides to go for glory himself with a bad cross. Finally, is forced to start the game, to restart play. Angola would have fresher players because they rested most of their regulars today. Coach making 5 changes, in fact 6 changes he made today in the starting 11, the coach of Angola. Those 6 players that he brought in also delivered and showed that they want to stake a claim in the next game. As they managed to find 4 goals today, Angola, without the regulars. Because Zini was taken out after having scored very early in the game. And then we saw there some other players coming in. Ledon Swan going a goal as well today. Giovanni also also given a chance today by Angola. Gets us ball to Zulu. Zulu goes in wide. Chishimba. Away. Kenya. Elected by Mafuenta. Mafuenta. Giving the ball back to goalkeeper. Ball cleared. We've now hit the hour mark. 1-0, Zambia still leading. Shot coming in. Goalkeeper spilled the first ball and then grabbed the second. Grabbed it on a second attempt. Wanza. Semi-final number 1 will be the winners of Group B or the best runner-up. Semi-final number 2 will be Angola. It will be the away team, and the host team or the home team will be coming from this group. Second half of this match, 29 minutes remaining. Mukeya on the ball. Mukeya gets a return ball for Zambia. Playing the ball now towards the far side. Chishimba making a run. Chishimba takes off. Chishimba still going. Chishimba goes down, and the referee gives a corner kick to the Zambian. Ball in. Goalkeeper collecting. This is good news for Eswatini, as they only have to wait for one more match tomorrow. There are 2 more matches tomorrow to know whether they're staying or they'll be check out of the hotel and go home. Mukeya, Wanza. Shooting the traffic, Wanza. Doyo in the second half. There's been 0 supply from Doyo. Not watching anything, Doyo. There, again, intercepted. Here they come now. Here they come now. Doyo gets the ball. Mongulu, penalty area, ball paid in. And that's a brilliant shot and a brilliant save as well from the goalkeeper. Francisco Madinga finally getting his shot in, and the goalkeeper equal to the task to save that one. Throw in to Zambia. Second half of this match. Tomorrow we'll be wrapping up group stages, as there'll be 2 matches played in Group B. Maybe simultaneously like today. Mauritius, Madagascar at the Sunset Stadium. South Africa, Lesotho, here in Koloma Stadium. Wongulu on the ball. Short pass again. Khoma's pass. Well read. Mwepu. Mwepu there. And Wali gets there against them, ahead of Mwepu. Here comes Malawi. Meleka. Wide, far side of the field. Early ball played in. Waba, but they're the ball again. Here comes Francisco Matinga. Playing the ball in. Matinga is in there. And the pass that came in, I'll tell you, Fred, from Pinganjira. Very unlucky that the ball just got stuck a bit before getting to the individual he's trying to get the ball to. Pinganjira again here for Malawi. Long ball from him. Beautiful passing. Oh, I have to say that's very tight. That offside have to be very tight. Doyle still not happy. He feels he was onside, and from where I'm standing, I would have really given that to him. He was onside. But the referee in the final say offside given against Malawi. Malawi trailing here by 1-0. Zambia moments away from making the semi-finals. And that goal being scored would have broken the hearts of a lot of people here. Yes, Mwepu in the penalty area. Mwepu still going. And then Wali clears. Wali clears the danger. Corner kick given now. Corner kick given. We'll go back and have a look at that incident, whether it was either offside or not. Let's have a look at his corner kick first. We'll revisit that. Corner kick. Zambia. Long ball played in. Keeper comes out. Pumps the ball away. Still alive for Zambia. Chishimba. Long one again. Mwepu lining up. Free kick given. So much pressure on Francisco Mwepu. Let's have a look at his pass. Yeah. So try and have a look at this. So the ball is played. There he has it. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Doyle with the ball again. Doyle for Malawi, cleared by the Zambians. So you can see when he starts running, when the ball already left the field of the player that's playing it to him, no way. Mwepu! Mwepu makes it 2-0. Across the goalkeeper's body, far post, no chance. Zambia 2, Malawi 0. And that might just be the final nail in the coffin of Malawi. Because I don't see them coming back. They've struggled to really get things going. And now Mwepu has found the back of the net. And now Zambia are leading by 2-0. And this will mean a date with Angola awaits. Unless 3 goals are scored by Malawi here in the second half. He could do nothing. It was a belter. And then Mwepu gets a yellow card for his troubles. So Zambia leading here now by 2-0 against Malawi, Mafuenta and Mwepu. That was a brilliant goal from Mwepu. Keeper stood no chance. The ball is played across like that. Give the goalkeeper no chance. Mukeya now Yeah, they go forward again. Yanchi Polo Polo. Main part towards the far side. Cleared away this time. Long one be played towards Ndoyo. Chishimba. Towards Kalale. Zulu. Intercepted again. Wangulu. Meleka up against Munalula. Wali. Mukeya. Mukeya to Ndoyo. It's almost over. Come on the side, chance in now. Francesco Madinga! Francesco Madinga says if Francesco Mepu can score, I will show them how I can do it. And Madinga finds the back of the net. We have a game on our hand now. Madinga finds the back of the net. Malawi have pulled one back. Get a defense, all caught watching, ball watching, and into the back of the net. So Malawi so Shema will make way. And that is a third and final change for Malawi. He came off the bench in the previous game and scored and became the assist for the second goal also for Malawi. So he is going to try and do the same like he did in the game when they played against Botswana. Free kick against Ndoyo. So Madinga scoring 3 minutes after Mwepu had scored. 2-1 the score line. I think the coach will be asking himself, had the goal been allowed when Ndoyo went? He's talking a 2-all draw at the moment. Kalale. Here they come again. Yes, I put that one straight to the stands. Goal kick Malawi. He knows this is very dangerous scoreline. There's one goal margin, not that good at all. With around 18 minutes to go. I mean, 2 goals were scored in a space of 2 minutes or 3 minutes tops. The player just came on now. Longa. Ball connected far side by the Zambians. Mwepu making a run. Hajiwali. Meleka. Chiwaya. Meleka. Long ball. Wangulu. Wangulu. Here's Madinga. Tracking back now, Madinga to help. So Madinga scoring today. He already scored in the COSAFA U20 tournament. He scored twice. He's the most senior player in the squad here of Malawi. Because his other teammates, your Peter Banda, then in the under-20 previous tournament, and Mike Mkwate are all part of the senior team now for Malawi. Throw in, Wanza will take. Whenever they have a throw in, Wanza has to run a long distance, so I wouldn't be surprised when you have a lot of minutes at the end of this game. The referee are watching. The referees are watching as this happens. Ball sent in, nobody there. Boyo putting pressure on the Zambians. Shakalati, bring the ball wide. Chishimba for Zambia. Tulahano has scored for Botswana. They're leading by 2-1 in their match against Comoros. Chishimba hails from Rwanda town, a town where you have the likes of Collins and Besuma comes there. Noah Shivuta, another one hails from that side. They're down now for the Zambians. He's Francisco Mwepu. He's been running very hard. He's been working his socks off. He has scored a goal today. He's been running throughout from the very first minute of this game. And a few chances to score, but he scored a beautiful goal. Eventually he had a chance after missing a few opportunities. We are now left with 14 minutes before we come to the end. Malawi trailing by 2-1. Vidamponda, very unorthodox the way he does his changes. In all the matches we have covered, he's made subs in the first 30 minutes or 40 minutes in the matches since the first game. Mukeya, Hajiwali, Chiwaya, Matinga's ball, Mongulu, and going down but recovering quickly again. Fuente is there watching the man on the ball. Francisco Madinga. Hajiwali. Mukeya. Blessings. Francisco Madinga. Meleka. Ball goes out on the far side. Zambians leading here by 2-1. 13 minutes is what remains now. 13 minutes is what separates them from a place in the semi-finals against Angola. That's what's left now. They've given it their all. Blessings to Mukeya. Long ball paid in, goalkeeper comes out. So the scoreline remains at the moment. Zambia 2-1 against Malawi. Second half of the game. So let's see now. Put it on the far side. So Angola will be taking on the winner of this group. It looks like Zambia is the one, so he's taking notes, looking at everything already. Jose Silvestri Barrera, the coach of Angola, is watching every move. Here comes Ricky Banda. The under-17s had Rickson Ngambi. The under-20s have Ricky Banda. Francisco Mwepu is out. Ricky Banda is immediately involved and goes down. Ricky Banda for Zambia. Ricky Banda from Deke compound in Angola. Plays football for Jumulo Football Club in Kitwe. Product of Indian Football Club. Scored 1 goal already. I tell you, one country will be watching, and hopefully things go right for them to find themselves in the next round of this tournament. Munalula gets himself a yellow card for Zambia. So Mukeya came back from an injury, and he makes way for Zambia. Coming in. Fans wants to see bookings coming from the referee. So the younger of the Mwepu brothers have found the back of the net. Group A winner and Group C winners will be the second semi-final. The first semi-final will be Group B winners against the runners-up. Best runner-up. Seven minutes. Few seconds on whatever time the referee will add at the end of the game. Ball plays short, far side of the field. Mukeya sends a long ball forward. Maonga, ball collected, yeah, shot, still alive, yeah. Chance, and he puts it wide. He scored that goal before he even struck the ball, and that's why he put it wide. Word. What a chance, what an opportunity. At least if the goalkeeper save, I'll say something, but that was awful. Coming through from Wise. Pinganjira had a chance there to level matters and really make this become a nervy end, but he missed out on a great opportunity. Here comes Golden Mashata on the far side now. Inside Mashaka, still going for Zambia. Shot blocked. Let's again by Malawi. Ricky Banda. Kampukesa. Give the ball away. Afuenta opened the scoring. Mwepu made it 2. Madinga made it 2-1. Now Nevi time. Madinga, Mafuenta, Diaz, Ricky Banda, Kampukesa. Under pressure, Madinga gets the ball back. Meleka, Madinga, goes into Nkoma on the far side of the field. Nkoma's ball to Madinga. Madinga back to Nkoma. Nkoma now looking for Meleka. Meleka finding support near side Chiwaya. Chiwaya's long ball. Mafuenta away. Kalale follows on. And Kalale, after hearing that ball, when he landed, you realize was trouble. Maonga. Here they are now. Ball eventually going out of play. Kalale remains on the ground. Musonda Kalale, when he went down, he pulled a hamstring. He went for Pascal King in Park, and then, so there you can see the problem. Looks like his game is over. He's in pain. Looks like his game is over. The way he cleared the ball there. So 4.5 minutes remaining in this game. Zambia leading by 2-1. So this will mean Zambia-Angola 100% record in the group stages will battle it out. Ajiwali, Mukeya, long ball, Goyo makes a run, Wongulu, yes, this time by Mwanza. Zambia playing with a player short at the moment. The fact that their player is out, still injured. Francisco Madinga. Meleka. So it's too much Wongulu. Meleka trying to fight for the ball. Now Mashata going forward. Here's Mashata for the Zambians. Yes, out of field. Munalula just wide. Munalula strike. That was counter-attack personified. So it looks like the game is over for the player who got injured and he went for the challenge. The goalkeeper is off his line. Ooh. Over the crossbar. Not happy at all. So they made a change after the injury. He has been one of those, I've had one of those days today. So he's injured. Another player to deal with for Coach Mutapa ahead of the semi-final. A minute remains now. Madinga, Wongulu, Madinga, still Madinga. Going to the penalty area, nobody there. Mukeya, Meleta, Wongulu. Now Mashata now for Zambia, making a run on the far side. Two players to aim for in the penalty area. Mashata cut inside and goes diving like Shuttleclaw as he's about to take a good swim. Mashata playing the ball again. Collected by Zulu this time. Yes, sir. Really wonderful to watch. Really makes, or gets stray passes this time around. Let's put one in and he collected by Malawi. So the host nation, 100% record. Yeah, in the group stages this year. Here comes Malawi again going forward. Wise Pinganjira will overlook the chances that he had today in this game and realize that had he scored at least 2 of those, they would have won this game easily. Mashata gets the ball now. He's got 2 players for support. Mashata going into the penalty area. Shoots! Behind. Mashata in there, but look at this. Puts the ball behind. And there once again, Zambia missed out on a chance of a goal. Malawi about to be knocked out of the group stages yet again. Zambia will therefore have a great record, which has always been great against Malawi. Continues to win. Now they played 11 times against Malawi at the COSAFA Under 20 Championship, and they would have now won 8 times and have never lost, with 3 draws to add to the number of matches that they've won. So player down for Zambia. On the scoreline, Zambia leading here against Malawi. The scoreline, the Botswana leading by 2-1 in their game as well. They will finish on 4 points, but it will be goal difference that will see Malawi above them, because if you look at head-to-head, they would have drawn, so that will cancel each other out. Therefore, but goal difference, Malawi considered 2 today, and they have scored 4 in their first game, so they will have a plus 3 goal difference. We are in the last minute of this game. Malawi moments away from being knocked out of the COSAFA Under 20 Championship by the host nation, Zambia. Dump on the side. The last time Malawi made it out of the group stage was 8 years ago, in 2011. They lost 4-2 to Angola in the semi-finals and were beaten 1-0 by host Botswana in the 3rd place playoff. That is the last time they managed to go out of the group stages and be able to qualify for the knockout stages. It looks like that wait will continue once again for Malawi. Long ball in, away. Malawi, and that's how we come to the end of this game.